This is the meme Iceberg, an iceberg where it shows the depth of certain things, like the story background of a character in a movie, but in this video, it's the brand of e-bikes. Let's start with the Sky, not even the Iceberg yet. We have Supers, Surons, and Tudios. Supers are one, if not the most popular pedal e-bike out there, and it's because it has the capability to go fast. This bike brand is underrated. It's just on the Sky because I see a lot of people with Supers instead of bikes like P51s or Mac Foxes. Next, we have the Suron. Depending on what model you get, it could mean your bike is either super underrated or severely overrated. For the underrated bikes, Hyper and Storm B. Very rare bikes, very nice quality. On the other hand, Light and Ultra Bs. These are fucking overrated. If you have one, you know for a fact that your bike is getting gapped by E-Ride Pro for the same fucking price. Imagine spending an extra $1,000 for a Chai battery and a BMX controller just to go the same speed as an E-Ride. The only upside of these bikes is that there is a big aftermarket, a lot of good accessories, mostly because this was the one that blew up the e-bike market. Last on the Sky list, we have the Tudio. I think this is self-explanatory, but that's not the reason why I hate it. This bike is hated for being cheap and having the worst rider base. If you don't know, rider base is like a fan base, but for like bikes and stuff, in which the Tudio has the worst one. But I hate this bike because of the stupid ass orange rims. This pisses me off, I have no clue why. Next, let's move to the top of the iceberg, starting with Red Stars. And let me tell you, the memes are true. This bike is ass. Moving on, because I feel sick about talking about this bike.
¿Dónde las das las tortas?
To Philadelphia! Oh, hell no! That's hell no! Whoa!
We also have the Starkvarg up here, not because of how cheap and easy it is to get, but mostly because people think this is the best on the e-bike market. Which it is, fastest, best range, all of that, but it's horrible for maintenance, mostly using parts that are only sold on their website, and people just glaze the living shit out of it, despite them probably having like a Razor push scooter or something stupid like that. And last, we have the Mac Fox. Honestly, this bike brand isn't too bad. I'm probably gonna buy one, but the only reason why it's here with all these other bikes is because of the rider base, and also the fact that all my friends who have had this bike got shot, thrown into a grave, then pissed on by the bike. Put a snorkel on because we are finally underwater. We got bike brands like Talaria, E-Ride, Yasma, Electro & Co, and Raw. Let's start with the first brand, Talaria. This could have been placed higher, mostly because I do see a lot, but I placed it down here because I feel like there are more Surons and Starks than Talarias. But they are still popular and overrated. I don't want to hear it. Next, we have E-Ride Pro. These guys don't fuck around. They are the only bike brand that won't take second place. They are the best at basically everything. Speed, torque, range, and price. You can have an E-Ride Pro SR for $5,500 versus an Ultra for $6,000. And on the SR, you go so fucking fast. Best bike brand, but I do see them a lot, so they are here. We also have the better Tudio in my opinion, Yasma. They are slightly faster and better in range, but recently they released an N10 Pro, which should be faster and better than a Tudio, and also rival the RTR, but I do like them. The red and black hits better than the orange. W bike brand. We also have the Suronster bike brand at this point, Electro & Co. They shouldn't really be down here, they should be further up, but the only reason why they are down here is because of their bikes. And carts too apparently, but they are mostly an underground bike brand. I rarely see them outside from where I live, and they are only famous for Razor builds and RTRs, literally nothing else. Like, people didn't know they built a 72 volt conversion kit for the Tudio to make it actually buyable. Last, we have Raw. Although they are priced well, you might think the performance is good too, right? Well, it's alright. But I think getting an RTR is a better option, but they are still a good bike brand. I love them. Never will buy their bikes though. Okay, we're gonna need a submarine. Not the Ocean Gate one that blew up like the Chai batteries, but a good submarine because we are finally at the bottom of the iceberg with bikes like Atlas, Cronge, and Bonell. Let's start with Atlas, the only bike brand that can rival E-Ride Pros and Starks. They're like an in-between. Like if E-Ride and Stark had a divorce and this was the only child in between, that's what it would be. They make fast quality bikes and they're made for actually good riders. Most people skip this bike and get one or the other, and it's because there are no other mods other than prickly fucking pegs and grips. But other than that, I like this brand. 10 out of 10. Next we have Krong. Krong, I don't know. All I know is that they are a new e-bike brand with very powerful bikes at low cost. No clue how. This is RTR level shit at a price of a shitio. I mean, no clips of this bike exist, basically no mods, but people do know about it, and I believe they might be the brand to kill off the Yasma. Last we have Bonell. Imagine a Santa Cruz V10 strapped on a literal fucking V10 and Bonell 775 MX. This is just a bike that is a Sur-Ron sleeper or something like that because A, it's light so it can hit that top speed, and B, it's a mountain bike. It has the power of making cops catch a blind eye, or however it went, I forgot. But in the end, good bike brand, and soon they are going to be releasing a Star Killer, but who knows. Alright, deep ocean water now. Freezing cold, and only bike down here is the Jetson. Self-explanatory. Anyways, if this video somehow helped you choose your future e-bike, like the video and sub because that's what I rely on. And also, if there are any errors on this Iceberg, which there probably is a lot looking back, comment down below. Alright, thanks for watching.